Hello, my loves. I hope that everyone is doing well today. Today's talk is going to be a heartfelt one. My guys would really like for me to talk to those who keep falling back into victim mode. It's understandable why this happens. It is something that it is a generational pattern. It does not serve you, nor does it serve your family. When you stay in this place, it does keep your vibration low. It doesn't allow you to be that beautiful and creative self that you are within. What happened to you, you did not deserve, okay? What happened to the adults in your life, they did not deserve it also. And it sucks that I have to say this. This is the reason why you must lift yourself out of that mindset of falling back. This is the confirmation that you know that you are going in cycles of falling back into victim mentality. And you are aware of that. But a part of you justifies it, or it almost gets sneaky on you. Like it's saying that, no, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. It is so important to call yourself out exactly on what you're doing, because that is the only way we can better ourselves, is that we do not allow ourselves to play games with our own life. Everybody that's in your environment is doing this. And this is something that you picked up and now doing it to yourself. You deserve better. Don't do that to you. And don't become that monster. You know what is best for you. Listen to that beautiful, beautiful light within you. Do not allow the dark forces to take over. Do that beautiful shadow work that you need to. Listen to your other side. They need your attention. It is important never to ignore your shadow, your dark side, because that is the side that is letting you know, hey, what happened to us in these situations is not okay. So how do we have that beautiful talk with ourselves and say that, hey, yes, we did not deserve to be treated that way. But by us staying in this place, it doesn't serve us either. By us wanting to take revenge, it doesn't serve us either. It doesn't make us feel better harming somebody else. It never does. While I was journaling, something that came up was predator. And what about predator? Predators loves to seek those who are weak, quiet, who have lost their voice, and it doesn't matter age. They just seek for those features that individuals possess. And truly, that isn't always true too. Because some of them like a good challenge. And that's sad. It's because, you know what? If you want a good challenge, challenge yourself. You're a good challenge. That's what you need to realize. Don't allow what happened to you be the reason why you are attacking other people or you're attacking yourself. You deserve to be happy. That happiness, that peace that you want, that calmness, it has to exist within you. Nobody can give it to you. You cannot try to control somebody else and make them be that person for you when that is your responsibility. That is nobody's responsibility. That is yours. You came here for that very reason, saying that I am powerful and I am going to overcome what happened during my childhood or wherever those traumatic events happened. When you do not take care of yourself and love that dark side of you and really nourish that dark side and help that your shadow side understand what exactly happened in those moments, and turning that situation around and say that we did not deserve this, but it is our responsibility to do the healing work and continue on forward because we deserve that beautiful life. So what if the people in our life decided they wanted to stay in that kind of mindset? I don't have to. You don't have to. You can live a different life. Everything starts with you and it ends with you. That is how powerful you are. Don't ever forget about your power. That is one thing that I realized on my journey, is that people forget their own power. That was stripped from them at a very young age. It's because the adult constantly wants to dominate. I'm boss, you're the child. And then what ends up happening is that when the child becomes an adult, if they don't do the healing work, they use the same language on their own child. And that cycle of abuse continues. You deserve better. The future generation deserves better. If you do not break it, it will continue generation from generation until somebody is brave enough to break it. You got this. This would not have come during my journaling if the collective did not believe that you are powerful enough to break the generational patterns that you have experienced during your childhood and still experiencing now. Be attentive, present in your life. and see where these things are still happening. And if the adults in your life, they stand by this, let them. Your life does not, the value of your life is not weighted by how well your family members are doing. You have no control over their life. The only person that you're responsible for, if you don't have any kids of your own, and truly, even you do not have power over your kids. And you're not meant to. Your kids are meant to bloom like the beautiful flower that they are. You are just there to nourish them and really guide them. That's it. It's never about control. If you do have kids, it has never been about control. When I talk about dark forces, I mean evil energy, okay? I don't mean earthbounded souls that are here for reasons of maybe a loved one who has passed on, but then they are not willing to go to light, so they stay with that loved one, or somebody who really wants the story to be told, and so they remain on earth instead of going into the light. That's different. The ones that I'm talking about are evil energies who actually were humans here, okay? And they died and they want that mission to continue. And so they use whoever have already a very, let's just say that they love to prey on kids first. It's because, especially kids who are actually from family dynamics that are very abusive, because these individuals, they tend to have a very they're very vulnerable. That is just a word that I'm hearing. They're very vulnerable. They're fearful. And so it's easy for dark energy to really prey on them. And these dark energies can get them to but if the child is strong and is saying like, why am I thinking this way? This is not okay. It's not normal. That is a strong mind, and that's not allowing other of energy and forces to try to sway it a different direction. When that individual does not have at least that strong voice within, that's how they're able to actually try to take over that person's body. And that's one thing that I realized that during my journaling was that dark energy, evil spirits, their intention is always to take over somebody's body and continue on that evil mission that they want to continue. And this is no excuse, because the thing is that they're only able to do that is because that human, one, they have that kind of heart already. Two, I can't even say the second reason, because that would give people excuse to even do evil thing, and that's effed up. Because we are not weak, we are all strong. That's the reason why it's so important to find your voice. Find who you are. And the only way is to go within. Nobody can tell you who you are. You know who you are already. You just need to make that time to go within and be with yourself. Be with all of that energy. I know it is uncomfortable, but it is so needed. So you can understand which energies are actually yours and which energies are not, and separate all of them. So you can connect back with your true self. So you aren't lost. Let me tell you one thing. The only reason why people are scared and they feel like they can't protect themselves is because they don't know who they are. When you know who you are, you will always be able to protect yourself. Because that's what a lot of people in dark energy do. They use psychology to actually get people to do things, to control them. They're playing mind games. When you know who you are, and you have power over yourself in your mind, those mother freakers can come, but you will roar so friggin' loud that it would scare them off. It would send a message saying that you messed with the wrong freaking person, okay? I'm serious. Do not give up on yourself, okay? Try your best every day to continue to keep loving yourself so you understand what is your worth. What are you living for? Don't live for anybody else. You can't even say that I'm living for my parents, I'm living for my siblings, I'm living for my kids. No, you're not. That is a lie. Why I say this is because, trust me, I mean well, and I mean it from a loving place. You cannot love anybody if you do not love yourself. That love eventually will become a love of exchange, okay? Because you're not giving to yourself, eventually you're going to expect these individuals that you're giving to start giving to you, to start filling your cup. But what you fail to realize is that you were giving to them without even them asking you. And it's not about blaming you, but it's like taking accountability, saying that, hey, I can take all of this back. I can give to myself. Their responsibility is to love themselves. I need to give it to myself. If I am not giving to myself, then I'm left depleted, uncared for, pissed off. That dark side does not exist for no reason, okay? That dark side exists, it's because it's fucking pissed. Sorry, I cussed. I've been trying not to cuss. Because it is pissed off. It's saying stop effing up our life. Well, being mad enough to change yourself for the better. Don't be mad and start taking revenge and hurting other people and hurting yourself. Then you just become another predator to you or other people that are around you. Understand your behavior. Love yourself and know that you deserve to be happy and have a beautiful life. Let go of that anger. It doesn't serve you. Understand it and find a way to release it and thrive in it. Don't let it stump you onto the ground. You're not somebody weak. Everybody born here on earth is friggin' powerful. That is something that we have forgotten. And we need to remember our power. Stop allowing other people to dominate us. Anybody who even tries to dominate somebody, they are extremely weak. Powerful people do not need to dominate anyone, and they can stand on their own 2 feet. You got this. I love you so much. This video is going to be going out on the last day of April. And April is a month of domestic violence and abuse. This is the reason why I've been wearing the red lipstick. To represent that we need to stop all abuse. It's not just a domestic abuse. It's all abuse. Self-abuse to abusing other people, animals, Mother Nature, your home. Abuse could be anything. That needs to end. Peace, love, happiness, everything beautiful in our life cannot begin if we allow these energies to still exist in our environment. They cannot exist in our environment if we wish to have a beautiful life. Remember that. And you deserve that. That is your birthright. You didn't come here to suffer. You came here for a beautiful experience and to, as of right now, yes, break generational patterns. Because, sorry to say, the adults in your life, they would not do it. They fell back into comfort. And that is okay. I'm not shaming anyone. Because I know that it isn't easy. I walked the journey. And shedded a lot of tears. And when you walk your healing journey, it just makes you more compassionate and more loving to everybody in this world. It just sucks to see everything that's happening right now. And you know that the only way it can stop, it's when we understand our power and we stop torturing ourselves. Because that's the thing, that's where it starts. Predators are only doing what they're doing is because they did all of that to themselves already, okay? Be that beautiful person for yourself. Because you deserve it. It just sucks that for so many centuries, people were stripped of their power, dominated, enslaved, used and abused. That is the reason why we are where we are now. It can end now if we want to. We just have to know that we are powerful. And say that it ends now and it ends with me. You got this. Continue to keep loving yourself, putting yourself first, because you matter. Your life matters. A beautiful life can only exist I love you so much. And understand that all that I share with you guys, truly, it comes from a loving place. I know it's in my head it's like, that's what toxic people would say. But truly, I mean it. I am not trying to victim shame anyone. I just want you guys to remember your power and not to forget. And your power starts when you go within and have that beautiful talk with yourself. You need it so much right now. This is gonna free you so you do not fall back into that victim mindset. I love you guys. I understand how that feels. I was in this exact spot as a kid. It is a pattern that I too had to break. So I know it isn't easy, but it is possible. This is the only way to really understand your power. Rise, my love. Rise. You are not somebody weak. You are so strong. Don't ever believe anyone who say hurtful, mean, degrading words to you. Those things are things that they believe they are, not who you are. So if you don't know what to do as of right now, the best thing you could do for yourself is just love yourself. Give yourself the most beautiful and tight hug. And say, I love you. And I am gonna protect you. Thank you for being here with me. Our future is gonna be bright. Why? It's because we're gonna make it happen. Everything starts with you. Remember that you are equipped with everything that you need. It isn't those material stuff. It isn't money. It is more than that. It is energy. It is a matter of getting your energy back to that high frequency, who you have always been before everything went downhill. But that is what you came to do. It's break those generational patterns. You got this. You got this. Keep taking beautiful care of yourself, putting yourself first. Have those beautiful talks with yourself. Journal. Like, journaling is so crazy and so beneficial. Not only do you put it all your thoughts in there, but you get to actually experience all different sides of you and how to communicate with them. You'll know what I mean when you either journal or you meditate. I love you so much, you guys. This is going to be a little bit of a long one, but it is a special one. You guys got this. If there's any questions you guys have, never be scared to ask, and I will answer them from the heart, with love. I love you. I love you so much. Kissing you all over your face. You got this. Kiss yourself all over your face too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I will talk to you guys all soon.